Okay, right. We are live, and I'm again late today. It's already 5. Even though I woke up really early today, I've done quite a few tasks in the morning, but I'm late. Never mind. It is 13th, right? I have my midterms from 15th, and I swear to God, I don't even know what all are the topics. I do know the subject name. That's it. I need to even start preparing for that. Hmm. Yeah, let's get started. And today, what I've recently realized that doing POTD has not really be is not really fruitful, to be honest. I haven't done trees or graph questions in like 10 years at this point. Right, I'm starting to forget graphs and trees. So today I'll quickly go over the PUTD. I won't waste time on it like I did yesterday. And then I'll do some trees or graphs question. Right. Let's get started then. Let's bring myself here. Interesting coding. DP on trees. Bro, these questions like goddamn crazy. Zeta, Zeta OA solution. Yeah, I need to get going with trees at this point. Project based learning together. Need to discuss on DB choice. Hi, can anyone call or ping me for a quick interview discuss regarding indexing and DB? I marked in most interviews and fail. Okay, call what bro. Oh, okay, with WhatsApp number. Arindam Datta. Damn, he's a software engineer at Amazon. That's crazy. I've also started learning trees and graphs recently. Yeah, that's good. Bro, get over arrays. See, the point is, I have done quite a few problems on graphs and trees, but yeah, I haven't been practicing them regularly, so I'm kind of forgetting. That's why I'll start trees and graphs again today. Yeah, what am I even doing? Let's check the purity. If it's something again brain rot like yesterday, I'll skip it. Coupon code value. Oh, finally. Thank God it's an easy problem. 1300. But for an easy problem, it has a 100-line description. You're given three arrays of length n that describes properties of n coupons. Three arrays of length n. Okay, business line is active. Okay, code business line and is active. A string representing the coupon identifier. Business line I, a string denoting the business category of the coupon. Save 20, that's on restaurant. Okay, whether the a coupon is considered valid if all the following conditions hold. Coda is non-empty and consists of only alphanumeric characters. A to Z. Business line. Second coupon has empty code. Oh, we have an empty code here. Okay. Okay. Business line is one of the following categories. Return an array of the codes of all valid coupon sorted by their business line in the order. And then again, like, would this again include that bullshit custom sort? Electronics, grocery, A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R. Okay, that's just simple sorting. And then my code. Okay, so that's just sorted by the business line in the order. Okay, bro, you're doing great. Yo, Cruz is here. What's up, Cruz, bro? I had started similar things 3 months ago, and it brought me so much of consistency and discipline to my studying habits, and I was kind of avoiding streaming, but he showed up. So you also stream? You also stream. Let me check your channel. Bro, you do. Let me subscribe to you then. 455 problems in 100 days of code challenge. Can I crack Infosys? Damn. Okay. You look like a professional YouTuber at this point. King of my 45 days of coding challenge. My typing speed.
Now we are live.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, buddy.
I've subscribed to you. I'll watch your channel. That's crazy.
Before
Good work, bro. Nice. Return and first coupon is valid. See that bullshit. So for it to be valid, I less than your code dot size I plus plus. I'm kind of confused about what is the bullshit about sorting. We have to return that into sorted format, right? Pharma 5, grocery, electronic discount, grocery. I think just a simple sort would always A B C D F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S. What if we have saved 20? Hmm. Business line is one of the following four categories: electronics, grocery, pharmacy, restaurant. What even is this bullshit question? Code I and business I consist of printable ASCII characters. Okay, so we'll have to check. It could actually be anything. We have to check if it exists. Hmm. Let's write an is valid function. Okay. Let's write an is valid function. Let's go another design problem. Again, you know what? This is kind of pissing me off because again they've asked us to sort it in some custom order. Although it still looks like a simple sorting based on lexicographical sorting because E comes, then G comes, then P, then R. That is just the order of English alphabet. I'm not professional, but just trying to be one by coming out of my comfort zone. That's the aim, bro. Good work. Right. So let's write all the conditions there. We'll give in every array. Vector string and code and business line and is active. Okay. So code I is non-empty and consists only of alphanumeric characters and underscores. Oh my god, so we'll have to check for every, like, I'll have to make a set. I'll have to make a set. Bro, that is crazy. I can just check the every character's ASCII value, right? What is the ASCII value? ASCII value for characters. Such bullshit chart, bro. This looks like good. So, right. What is this chart? Bro, what? Okay, so our ASCII value could either be from 65 to 90 to 90, or it could be from 61, right? It could be from 65 to 90, or could be from 97 to 122, or could be 95, right? Brain rot again, a brain rot question, bro. It doesn't test anything. All these type of questions test is how much unemployed you are, which I completely am, yet I struggle to solve these type of bullshit questions. So yeah, A to Z 0 to 9. Yeah, I think how is this an easy problem? I mean, yeah, there's not much logic that you have to form. The implementation is kind of what pisses you off. for car C of your code. Yeah, we'll also have to take an index I, int I. Okay, let's take it at the end. Int I. If C uh, int sky equals to C, right? This would give us the sky value. No. This would give us the sky value, right? If wait, I don't even need this. If let's say int x equals to a, cout x return. This gives us the ASCII value, right? Bro, this is again a stupid question. Yeah, the ASCII value of a is 97. What did the chart say? 97. Okay. Yeah, so we'll have to go with the ASCII value. Looks like. Right, for car C of code I, int ASCII equals to C if ASCII yeah, I'll have to refer to the chart. So it should be greater than equals to 65 if or bool small letter, oh my god, small letter equals to ASCII should be greater than equals to 65 and ASCII should be less than equals to, I think, yeah, this, bro. Rather than doing this, why not I just make a set? Why not I just make a set? mm, Unordered set, then, oh my, this question is stupid. This question is stupid. Yeah, let's continue with this. ASCII value should be greater than equals to 65 and less than equals to 90. Bool large letter equals to ASCII value should be greater than equals to your 97 and ASCII value should be less than equals to 122. Right, and what else could there be? An underscore 0 to 9. Okay, 0 to 9 is 48 to 57. Bool number equals to ASCII value should be greater than equals to 48 and ASCII value should be less than equals to 48 and 57. Brain rot question, there's no doubt about that. If small letter नहीं है, ठीक है, and large letter भी नहीं है, and number भी नहीं है, and ASCII is not equals to underscore, क्या है आपका, where's underscore, 95, right? 95. So you simply return false. ठीक है भाई, this is a valid code. Okay, now what do we have to check? Business line. Okay, unordered set of string b line dot pushback. In a set you insert, what am I doing? In a set you insert, in fact this could be declared globally. Why do I have to declare it everywhere? Beeline and beeline dot insert your electronics. Extremely stupid question, bro. This makes me wanna. And okay, right. So electronics, grocery, pharmacy, restaurant. Grocery, pharmacy, and restaurant. Okay. Hmm. Message retracted. Why? Yeah, we have everything here. Valid code, valid business line. If busyness, that's how you spell business, right? Busyness. Line, line I, beeline dot find equals to beeline dot end. You return false. Simple. And now return is active of I equal to true. Okay, this is a valid function. Now the bullshit sorting part, bro. That's crazy. Now the sorting part. We'll have to sort them according to business line. Again, a custom hash would work. No, but how even a custom hash? We don't have to return the business line. Sorted first by the business line and then by code in lexicographically ascending order within each category. You know how we can hmm we can to avoid that custom sorting we can I have an idea. If your uh, busyness line I is not equals to first take all the electronics one. Yeah, yeah, this would work. First take all the electronics one, right? But that's going to be so bad code. I was giving hint, but I liked your approach, so decided not to interrupt you. Oh, okay, bro. Makes sense. Makes sense. Go. Okay. Right. So what we can actually do is first, of course, we do it in terms of valid and not valid. Right. Valid and not valid. Hell yeah, we can just make a vector of pair of intent. What am I even thinking about? Vector of pair of string vec. This is straightforward. If is valid, if is valid, and here comes we need to give code business line is active. Code business line is active and your I, then vec dot push back your vec. We need to first sort using that code, right? Okay. Busy business line I and code I. Simple as that. Simple. Now we sort vec dot begin comma vec dot end. Now we just take out vector of string answer for auto p of your vec answer dot push back p dot second, and you return answer, right? There's no way there's anything wrong here. Okay, chill, we're still in the game. Bro, what? Small let, come on. Bro, don't waste time by solving PUTD. It has a exactly, I think the same. PUTD feels like it's the same. If your code of I dot empty, yeah, you're right. PUTDs kind of feel like waste of time. Return false. Solve like data structure or pattern grid. Yeah, I'll probably spend. Yeah, this works. I'll be doing graphs and trees now. Bro, are you applying off campus? I wanted to learn the process basically. What exactly do you want to learn about the process? Yeah, it's done. Stupid question. Extremely stupid question. The guy who even wrote this question should be humiliated in public, bro. I got 3 penalties for code. Yeah, what a stupid question. Yeah, we're not doing this. We now, uh, we gotta do trees and graphs. What sheet do I do? I've done quite a few, but I need to revise. That's the point, right? So let's start with trees from Leetcode, I guess, or from this sheet. I had it, right? Yeah. Hmm. Graph traversal pattern. Where are the trees here? Greedy pattern, binary search pattern, bit manipulation. Bro, where are trees? They don't have a tree category. Tree traversal pattern. No, okay. In fact, I had a few questions saved. Let me just do them. Those were good questions that I saved yesterday. They were in my favorite or probably accounts merge. Yep, one was accounts merge and the other was accounts merge is a graph question. So let's first do a tree question that I where was it? Um, minimum minimum time to collect all apples in a tree in Leetcode. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Nope, no, it's not this one. What exactly is this? Given an undirected tree which has some apples in its vertices, you spend 1 second to walk over one edge of the tree, return the minimum time in seconds you have to spend to collect all apples in the tree starting in vertex 0. Hmm. Yeah, this was the question. Yeah, trees, okay. And these assholes have not even given us a picture. Description दे दिया वही बड़ी बात है bro. Picture makes it so much easier. Now I want to revise. I want to recall how exactly do we solve trees. Okay, let's do a quick revision. For trees, you basically have something like this, right? You have something like this. ऐसे कुछ भी है. It's not necessarily a binary tree. Okay, something like this. DFS करना है, तो you start with the node. उस node के you write a recursive function. Okay, उसके अंदर सेम फंक्शन आपके नोड के लेफ्ट पे कॉल करो. लेफ्ट पे DFS, राइट पे DFS, राइट पे DFS करो एंड देन जस्ट रिटर्न. ये DFS था. फॉर BFS, अब DFS होगा क्या? यू विल गो समथिंग लाइक दिस. राइट, ये सही याद है. नाउ फॉर BFS, if we go for BFS, for BFS I remember we had to use a queue. हाँ, I still remember. For BFS we had to use a queue. क्यू में एक नोड डाला, ठीक है, अब एक नोड को निकाल दो, उस नोड के लेफ्ट राइट को डाल दो, ठीक है, नेक्स्ट लेवल पे आ गए, अब दोनों नोड निकालो, इन दोनों नोड के लेफ्ट राइट को निकाल दो, कीप डूइंग दैट अंटिल योर ट्री इज एम्प्टी। तो इससे आप कैसे जाओगे, ये फिर ये फिर ये फिर ये फिर ये और ये। ओके, या I do recall some, I do recall the concepts. And what the question is asking us, and how did we used to denote graphs? Trees का तो चलो edges of AI BI. There is a boolean. Trees को हम करते कैसे थे, adjacency matrix बनाते थे ना, मैं भूल गया. So we simply just, this is how we denote trees. No, for every, I think, how to denote trees, how to denote trees in code, CPP. How did we denote it? उसमें हम हर एक नोड कौन से नोड पे जा सकता है, the node, your current node is the key and your neighbor nodes are the values, right? ऐसे नहीं यार, not this shit, ये तो बाइनरी ट्री का है. ओके हाँ, ग्राफ्स का I'll have to, how to denote graphs, adjacency matrix होता था ना, मैट्रिक्स और adjacency list, adjacency list, या adjacency list. Okay, yeah, it's been, I'm quite rusty with these concepts. So we make a vector, this vector is going to store a vector of int. Okay, it's called adj list. It takes what does it takes, इसकी बाहर वाले वेक्टर में you can get values from 0 to n minus 1 n, और अंदर होगा एक वेक्टर of int जिसके अंदर भी you can take values from n. Yeah, that's it, an empty vector. Basically you gave an empty vector. Let's just confirm, it's been quite some time. This is correct adj list for a graph, right? Not quite. Okay, what I actually did was, मैंने मैट्रिक्स ही बना दी ना. ओके 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 ओके, वी डोंट हैव टू डू दिस. बस आपके आउटर उसमें एन हो सकते हैं और अंदर वेक्टर हो सकता है, बस हमने ये बताया. अब अंदर कितने भी तो हो, हाँ, इट डजंट मैटर ना, राइट? सो नाउ फॉर auto p of your edges, what am I doing, edges, 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 for auto p of your edges, int u equals to p dot first, int v equals to p dot second. Now adj list of u dot push back v, and we do the same because since it's bidirectional, push push back u, right? We're on the right track. Are you doing in JavaScript or CPP? Right now I'm doing in JavaScript. GFG का open करो. GFG का क्या? Okay, sometimes Leetcode description makes me feel demotivated. Yeah, same here. The description writers need to be fired, or they can just hire me, but they don't want descriptions to be good if they hire me. This creates an adjacency list कि इस node से आप कहाँ कहाँ जा सकते हो. Basically you have that data. Now you'll have to write the logic. It isn't anything crazy. Basically इसमें कर क्या रखा है? Okay, get out of this bullshit. Hmm. इसमें कर क्या रखा है? किसी किसी node पे maybe let's say at this node you have a you coin at, and then let's say at this node you have a coin. अब होगा क्या? We have to start from here. यहाँ से start करना है, and we have to tell the minimum path to collect all the coins and then return to the root, which would be this, dfs लगेगा, but dfs में उन्हीं जगह का पाथ आप ऐड करोगे जहां पे नॉन जीरो वैल्यूज आ रही है, राइट. व्हाट आई मीन टू से इज, मान लो ये ट्री ऐसा कुछ होता, ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ होता, एंड देयर एग्जिस्ट्स अ कॉइन हेयर. Maybe I think I have the logic. Let's write the dfs. Int dfs that's going to take in your int c node, current node, and your adjacency list, vector, and it's maybe there's no memoization, we'll have to check every node, and of course it's going to take in your vector bool is apple. What? Right, vector bool and has apple. Now if c node equals to null, you return 0. Okay. We have to check first, run dfs on left and right, as simple as that. So we call int left equals to dfs to your c node. Wait. For int neighbor, we also need to maintain a set that checks if it is visited or not visited. We don't want visited nodes to be visited again, right? क्योंकि मैंने it's a undirected graph. हाँ, मैंने दोनों तरफ से ऐड करा है ना. So we make unordered set of int and visited, or we can keep that globally, doesn't really matter. यहाँ पे कर दो visited dot insert your c node for int neighbor of your adj list of c node. If visited dot find neighbor, unordered set की जगह we could have also maintained a vector. Yeah, let's keep it this way. Let's keep it this way. अगर is equals to visited dot end, अगर वो visit नहीं हुआ है तो you just call dfs int val equals to 0, int temp, int val equals to 0. रुको, val भी हम define करेंगे, हम देखेंगे has apple of I equals to अगर ये true है, if this is true, तो हम कहेंगे is val 2 हो जाएगी ना सीधा, क्योंकि इससे आना, यहाँ तक आना तो पड़ेगा, जाना भी पड़ेगा, or else it's 0. Temp equals to dfs on neighbor and everything else remains the same. adj list has apple and visited. Answer plus equals to not answer. Yeah, let's keep this answer, bro. I'm getting way too confused in this. Do we create different table for exam statement and question statement, and also wait, I need to increase my coding screen size. Is that better? Is that better? Do we create different table for exam statement and question statement, and also another for options? I didn't understand your question. For exam statement and question statement, what do you mean? Yes, better, bro. In fact, if you want, I can directly code in Notepad. If that might just be better. Thanks, you're welcome. Let me see coding in Notepad if I enjoy it. Do we code in Notepad? Hmm. I low-key enjoy it. SQL sucks. I'm making SQL. Oh, SQL table. Do we create different table for exam statement and question statement, and also another for options? I haven't really done SQL in quite some time, so I'm dumb and I can't understand your question. For exam statement and question statement, and also another for options. Oh, I don't know. I'm from Delhi. Hmm. Okay, let's just do it in Leetcode. No worries. ठीक है. अभी ना इसको इसको आंसर को जीरो रखो, आंसर को जीरो रखो. आंसर इक्वल्स टू जीरो, टेम्प इक्वल्स टू आंसर प्लस इक्वल्स टू टेम्प. ठीक है, एज सिंपल एज दैट. अब आप देखोगे, अगर नीचे से कुछ वैल्यू मिली है, नीचे से कुछ वैल्यू मिली है, इफ आंसर इज नॉट इक्वल टू जीरो, रिटर्न आंसर प्लस टू. तो यहाँ तक भी आना ही पड़ेगा, सीधी बात है. एल्स एल्स अगर आपका हैज एप्पल ऑफ सी नोड ट्रू है, तो रिटर्न टू. यहाँ तक तो आना ही पड़ेगा, वरना रिटर्न जीरो कर दो. Why do I think this is correct? Am I delusional? यही तो हो रहा है ना. अगर नीचे से कुछ नॉन जीरो वैल्यू मिल रही है, तो मतलब नीचे कहीं ना कहीं एप्पल है, यहाँ तक तो आना ही पड़ेगा. अगर नीचे से जीरो मिल रहा है लेकिन करंट नोड पे एप्पल है, ये कंडीशन, तो आपको रिटर्न टू करना पड़ेगा कि करंट नोड तक तो आना ही है. अगर दोनों कंडीशन नहीं है तो जीरो कर दो. या आई थिंक दिस शुड वर्क. int answer equals to your dfs c node is, we start from zero, right? We start from zero, we give edges, we give has apple, and we give a visited set. Okay, I'll have to make a visited set. Unordered set of int visited. Visited return answer. Is that it? Edges. Oh, I didn't even give it my. We don't have to give edges. We want to give adj list. Let's see, bro. I'm doing a trees question after 1,000 years. Are you a Fang engineer? Yes, I'm a Fang engineer. I'm actually working as the APAC head at Facebook. APAC, by APAC I mean Asia Pacific head. I look over all the operations of Meta. That's how. Bro, where are you from? You're graduated. No, I'll graduate next year. If C node equals to, okay. Else if, ये तो कभी आएगा ही नहीं ना, ये कंडीशन तो कभी आएगी नहीं. C node equal to null, ये क्या? Are you stupid? What have you been written? P dot first. Oh, stupid. Which degree, bro? BTech. Of course, BTech, bro. Okay, we're getting a wrong answer. We're getting a 10. Here we're getting an 8. Here we're getting a 0 because everything is false. Incredible. Let's see. These assholes have not even given us a fucking tree, bro. That is crazy. They could have given us a figure. My god, bro. Okay. I'll have to make a figure myself, I guess. How do I even debug if I don't have the figure? Bro, wait a minute. I need to attend a call. Or Puroshit bhai. Bhai, my name is not Puroshit. Just a minute. Bro, it's Pudisht. Pudesht Pudisht. It's not Puroshit. HR का कॉल आया भाई को. It's my mom calling, not HR. What do you mean? So these are the edges. 0 0 और 1 के बीच में एक एज है. ओके. 0 और 2 के बीच में एक एज है. ओके. 1 एंड 4 के बीच में है. ओके. 1 एंड 5 के बीच में है. ओके. 2 एंड 3 के बीच में है. अच्छा 0 तो रूट है ना. व्हाई कांट आई. ओ माय गॉड. 0 से 1 के बीच में है. 0 से 2 के बीच में है. 1 से 4 के बीच में है. 1 से 5 के बीच में है. 2 से 3 के बीच में है एंड 6 के बीच में है. प्रेटी स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड. अब एप्पल कहाँ है. एप्पल 0 1 2 पे है ना. 0 1 2 पे है. तो 2 पे है अपना एप्पल. कहाँ 2 पे है अपना एप्पल. एंड 0 1 2 3 4 5 पे है अपना एप्पल. यहाँ पे अपना एप्पल. इस पे आउटपुट इज 8 व्हेन इट शुड बी 6. लेट्स सी व्हाई. Let's see why, bro. This should be working. I thought I'm watching this at 2x or something. Why do I speak too fast? भाई हिंदी बोलना पसंद नहीं है क्या तुम्हें? Kind of course not, bro. हिंदी अपनी मातृभाषा है. What skills do you have? Nothing. Nothing. Why am I getting 10 here? What? My logic, I'm getting 8 here. It should be 6. Okay, let's see how it should be 6. 1 2 3 4. Go back 5. Go back 6. Okay, it should be 6. You know what? I think we can debug it very cleverly. See out. Returning temp for. But what if I do something like in an interview? I would be cooked. Returning for neighbor. This would give us a better idea. Returning 2 for 4. Returning cost equals to 2. ऐसे करो यार. Returning cost equals to 2. Let me bring it here so that it's visible. Returning cost equals to 2 for 4. 4 के लिए cost 2 क्यों होगी? Not 0. Bro, where am I getting stuck at this point? Bro decides to stream DSA on a fine Saturday evening, not sure if it is something to feel happy or sad about. Bro, when you're unemployed, you can never feel happy. अब तो internship लग गई, role का prep करना, DSA grind क्यों कर रहा है? Because the offer letter has still not come. Sorry भाई वो इंजीनियर को इंग्लिश बोलनी ही पड़ती है, सॉरी माय बैड। इट्स ओके ब्रो, इट्स ओके। व्हाई इज माय लॉजिक ब्रेकिंग हियर? ठीक है, आपने उसे इंसर्ट कर दिया, ठीक है, आंसर इक्वल टू 0 है। अब आप हर नेबर पे डीएफएस कॉल कर रहे हो, ठीक है ना, हर नेबर पे डीएफएस कॉल कर रहे हो। ओ माय गॉड, हर नेबर पे आपने डीएफएस कॉल करा, ठीक है। अब अगर आंसर 0 नहीं है तो रिटर्न आंसर +2। नो 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 नो, ओके ओके, कोड फट रहा है। एग्जैक्टली, लिंक्डइन इज इन माय डिस्क्रिप्शन। वेट, आई थिंक आई फाउंड कंडीशन। यहाँ पे हमारा आंसर 0 नहीं होगा, तो आंसर मैंने +=2 कर तो दिया, आंसर +=2 कर तो दिया ब्रो। व्हाट? रिटर्न 2? That's crazy. Why I'm getting wrong here? Return cost equals to 0 for 4 0 1 0 2 1 4 0 1 0 2 1 4। वेट, मैं फॉल्स फॉल्स ट्रू में वो तो सही देख रहा था, टेस्ट केस ही तो गलत नहीं देख रहा था कहीं मैं। फॉल्स 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 ट्रू फॉल्स, मैं टेस्ट केस ही गलत देख रहा था आई थिंक। फॉल्स फॉल्स ट्रू ट्रू, वाओ मैं टेस्ट केस ही गलत देख रहा था। ओके, दिस इज अ टेस्ट केस आई नीड टू लुक एट, जिसमें 2 पे एप्पल है, 3 4 5 पे एप्पल है। 2 और 5 पे एप्पल है। इनक्रेडिबल, शाबाश। कॉस्ट 0 फॉर 4, हाँ इसके लिए 0 देगा, ठीक है भाई। कॉस्ट 2 फॉर 5, हाँ यहाँ से आपको 2 कॉस्ट आएगी आएगी। कॉस्ट 4 फॉर कॉस्ट 4 फॉर 1। ओके, मेरा आंसर +2 आ रहा है ना, मेरा आंसर +2 आ रहा है। सी, अ स्टूपिड इंजीनियर वुड सिंपली डू दिस एंड गिव यू द आंसर, है ना, इट वर्क्स। वो आंसर में 0 आ गया। बट आई कैन सी द लॉजिक, मैं 2 एजेस एक्स्ट्रा काउंट कर रहा हूँ, दैट्स द पॉइंट, मैं 2 एजेस एक्स्ट्रा काउंट कर रहा हूँ। द लॉजिक लुक्स फाइन। एक एक्स्ट्रा मॉनिटर ले ही लो ब्रो। You think this unemployed guy who's grinding for a job is rich enough to buy another monitor? Please show me your setup. It's nothing, it's just a laptop on a table. Okay, I am returning one extra. I can do that. जुगाड़ू सॉल्यूशन देना है तो मैं दे सकता हूँ। अगर आंसर इक्वल टू 0 है तो 0, आंसर इक्वल टू 0 है तो वरना आंसर -2। ये जुगाड़ू सॉल्यूशन एंड दिस वुड, हु नोज, दिस माइट एक्चुअली वर्क। मैं 2 स्टेप्स एक्स्ट्रा ही तो काउंट कर रहा हूँ, आई कैन सी, क्योंकि यहाँ पे से वो 2 रिटर्न कर रहा है, फिर यहाँ पे भी +2 कर रहा है, यहाँ पे भी +2 हो जाएगा। I can see. You know what? Let me try submitting it. I'm I'm not hopeful, honestly. This might be wrong. This actually works. Wow. This Jugadu solution actually works. We'll have to see where did we actually go wrong. गरीब के पास जॉब होना हो लेकिन गेमिंग लैपटॉप जरूर। नो ब्रो, माइन इज नॉट अ गेमिंग लैपटॉप, it's VivoBook, it's not a gaming laptop. Check has Apple condition. Bye. एम्प्लॉयड हो तो इंटर्नशिप तो कर रहा हूँ, जॉब लग ही जाएगी। In the DFS, if node equals to 0, हाँ अगर नोड अपना 0 होगा, if c node equals to 0, तो हम सीधा ना रिटर्न आंसर कर दो, तो उसमें +2 नहीं करना, क्योंकि उससे तो ऊपर कहीं जाना नहीं है। अब इसमें मेरे को ये कंडीशन नहीं लिखनी पड़ेगी, आई एम प्रीटी श्योर दिस इज करेक्ट। Hmm. Zero नोड के हमने दो हटा दिए. That's smart. Yep, this works. Okay. So this made me realize that I absolutely do need to practice more trees and other bullshit, which I will do. Let's do another question. This accounts merge, a graph based question. भाई बोर नहीं होता क्या? बोर नहीं होता क्या? Absolutely. Honestly, lead code is kind of fun if you get addicted to it. कितना टाइम कोड करता हो दिन में? Only on stream. I have my NSIMS exam from Monday and I haven't studied even a single thing. Accounts merge. Yeah, this is a graph based question, I remember. I tried solving it. Okay. So it's nothing. It's what's the length? Everything is small. Accounts.length is 1000. Accounts I.length is 10. So at its worst, it can go to 10,000, right? 10,000 different emails. This is a pretty famous question. Almost one 10 lakh people have done this, or attempted it. So what is happening here is we have different emails, right? Consider emails as nodes, E1, E2, E3. कुछ emails आपस में connected है होगी, कुछ नहीं होगी. Let's say E4, E5, जो भी connected है, you have to return them as one. So you have to count the disjoint 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 set union. Is that what we used to call it? Bro, I'm so bad at graphs. I need to practice more. भाई बोर हो गया तो भी क्या कर सकता है, दिल्ली में घूमने जाने से तो अच्छा ही है. एग्जैक्टली. एग्जैक्टली. दिल्ली में घूमने जाने से तो बेटर ही है ब्रो. दैट मेक सेंस. झूठ बोल रहे हो भाई. दिन में सिर्फ लाइव कर कोड करने से काम तो नहीं चलता. Kind of, but what do you do? Are you also an engineer? What year are you in? You clairvoyance, quantum labs, private limited. Internship में कितना पैसा मिला per month, bro? What is this? This is like a stalking session at this point. What year are you guys in? Gond Sachin 40 on Leetcode. Let's check your profile. 1870. That is crazy, bro. I wish to reach your level someday. 35 contests. And how long have you been lead coding for? Since 2023. Not even 2023, actually 2024. Bro. 35 hard questions, 338 medium. Crazy profile, bro. I wish to reach this level. Okay, maybe you just went a bit inactive here. 1396. You took a jump here from 1396. Damn. College IPU. I'm a Python full stack developer. भाई मैं तो 12th में हूँ. Oh, actually, you're in 12th. Then what are you doing here, bro? Prepare for JE. I'm a Python full stack developer. So you've graduated from college. Aman Kohli. Any good source to do array complete with all algorithm? Arrays, bro. It's been quite some time since I studied arrays. Arrays. I don't know. Maybe a striper. He can never go wrong. Yeah, I don't even remember where did I do arrays from at this point. Yeah, let's solve this question. I'm getting way too distracted right now. So our emails would be nodes. Emails would be nodes, right? Emails would be nodes. Okay. It has a 60% acceptance rate. I haven't done a graph question in ages. Should I do a simpler graph question first? I think I should. Let's go to neat code sheet and do a few graph questions so that I can warm up. Here, number of islands. Because I'm kind of forgetting how did we represent graphs. Yeah, this. Okay, I remember. Let me reload this code. Represent a map. An island is surrounded. You may assume all four. I remember this question. This isn't even a proper graph question. This is like matrix traversal. Another matrix traversal. You're given an island is a group of ones. Do you want to count the number of islands, right? Hmm. तो इसमें आप कुछ नहीं करते. As soon as you find one, उसके आसपास सारे one को you make them -1 और अपना आंसर प्लस प्लस कर दोगे. राइट यही करा था. I'm pretty sure. 1 वाला केस, Q वाला केस. Return the maximum area of an island in grid. If there is no island, return 0. Okay. Maximum area. So what I did here was temp dfs चला दिया था हर उससे. If x is less than 0, अच्छा ये तो out of bounds या 2 है तो return 0. Okay, अच्छा ऊपर नीचे जा रहे हैं. Okay, another stupid question, bro. I'm not graduating, third year. Oh, okay. You're unemployed. Yeah, bro. Same pinch. Binary tree करते करते मौत होने पक्की है. Binary tree isn't that tough. What do you mean? Binary tree. Yo, मैं हूँ elective. Yo, Naman Sini, what's up, bhai? Yeah, Omio, you wanted some motivation, right? Ask this Naman Sini guy, this मैं हूँ elective, bro. He's employed. He can motivate you. He'll motivate you better than me. Talk to मैं हूँ elective. Core scheduler. Yep, I remember this question. This was that. What is that algorithm called? Topological sort. Yeah, this is topological sort, right? Cycle check. Yeah, this is a topological sort question. I clearly remember. Just बढ़िया बढ़िया आप सुनाओ. Hello brother, what's up? My college life is best enjoyed while you can. Now I'm saying you also know how much of a college life we have when we are studying in IPU. Zero. Zero college life. On top of that, if I were to tell you, like the cherry on the cake, guess how many girls do we have in our class? Guess. मैं हूँ lectures अपना LinkedIn दो. Bro, Omu, are you not studying for JE? Are you not studying for JE? I think I should first do course scheduler. Nah, let's do accounts merge. We don't give a shit if I remember things or not. I'll see if I don't remember anything. Yeah. So we make a vector. A vector of string. Okay. This stores the edges between emails. Vector of string adj list. Adj list. And what's its size going to be? Int n equals to counts dot size adj list. Its size going to be n. That's it. Now what we do No, in fact, no. It's not going to be a vector. Damn, it would actually be an unordered map which takes in a string as value and stores a vector of string in its adj list. Now, for auto ACC of your accounts, adj list, unordered map of string and name, what? String and string, uh, owner, owner. Okay, okay. 6 टीचर को छोड़ के आया हूँ. I have 0 girls in my class. भाई आप तो handsome हो, आपकी तो होगी. Bro, stop this bullshit. I need a little favor from you. How can this unemployed guy help you? Tell me. हर किसी की थोड़ी हो किसी का थोड़ी ना होता है जेई. जिसका हो जाता है उसकी लाइफ सेट है. जेई का तो खेल खत्म है. सीएससी नहीं मिलने वाला है. स्टेट कॉलेज कोटे की शक्तियों से वहां सीएस लूंगा. ब्रो, let me tell you, JEE is the best way to achieve success in your life. Of course, there are other options, but JEE is the most direct way because in JEE, the result is completely directly proportional to the amount of effort you're putting in. आगे life में there is no other chance like that. As I'm interested both in designing and coding plus video editing, what should I do after 12th? I'm currently in 12th. So you want me to be your career counselor? भाई 0 गर्ल्स है तो क्या हो गया? तू तो लड़कियों को रिजर्व कर लेता होगा. वो that's why 0 in class. What if I say 0 in the entire batch for designing and coding plus video editing? I don't think so. I'm qualified enough to give career counseling to anybody, bro. See you on air official. If if you want my limited point of view, limited knowledge point of view, I'll tell you that designing is kind of a tough field. At this point, every field is tough. I don't even know what to say. Bhai JEE पर focus करो exactly. Which college are you from? Bro, it's mentioned in the description. I'm from MATE 4th year ADJ list. Now this would be okay, string name equals to ACC 0 for int I equals to 1, I less than ACC dot size I plus plus. I think I'm doing this in a very wrong manner. Kind of think it. Or maybe not. Maybe this is how it's supposed to be done. Yeah, I think so. This is how it would be done. Let's do this one in Notepad. I really enjoy typing in Notepad. Let's do this one in Notepad. Dot comment, copy this entire bullshit. I'll move myself to the right side. Yo, my hair looks trash at this point. Okay. Where was I? 600 plus subs. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Only if it got me money. कोई और ब्रांच का तो होगा ही. C. I mean, yeah, they exist. It's not even a point to talk about that. I'm in tier 3 college. क्या करूँ, placement कुछ खास नहीं है इधर. I'm also myself struggling, bro. DSA and projects, system design, that's all what we can do. चलो कोई ना भाई, आप DSA करते रहो. बाद में which companies में job भी लेनी है, मिल जाए तो बढ़िया है. Yeah, I've already registered JEE 26, but I know I can't get good scores. You absolutely can. There's still a lot of time. VSC में एक Leetcode का extension है, वो यूज कर लो डायरेक्टली. VS Code से भी सबमिट कर सकते हैं. Oh, can we? Okay, I'll check that out. Maybe in the next time I stream. ठीक है, अब इसमें क्या करूँ? Warrant j equals to I plus 1, j less than your acc dot size j plus plus. Now what you do is adj list of I, not I, adj list of account I dot equals to नहीं dot push back. उस अकाउंट से आप अकाउंट जे में भी तो जा सकते हो, अकाउंट जे में भी तो जा सकते हो, और सेम आप करो एडीजे लिस्ट ऑफ अकाउंट जे dot push back account I. Nah, this is trash, bro. While I'm coming back to Leetcode, this doesn't even, like, I can't focus what I'm typing here. Right. भाई जावा में कोड नहीं करते क्या? ना ब्रो, आई डू इट इन सीपीपी. आई डू इट इन सीपीपी. ओके, राइट. सो नाम निकाल लिया हमने. हमने सारी ईमेल्स का आपस में वो कर दिया. वेट, व्हाट द हेल डिड आई जस्ट डू? Parent, I have to move myself towards this side. Parent j equals to I plus 1, j less than your acc dot size j plus plus. ठीक है, पहला और इसका yeah, this would bring in all the इससे अपना adj list बन गया. Okay, wait, we also have to owner of acci equals to your name, right? Now we have all the information to finally run a BFS or DFS here. Bro, who's fucking messaging me at this point? We can run a BFS or DFS. हाँ भाई, ऐसे ही मेहनत करते रहो, फिर जब 4 साल में मेरा वीडियो कंप्लीट होगा तब तो फार्म में होंगे ना. आप मुझे रेफरल जरूर दे देना. No idea. Did you get a +0 rating in weekly 479? Profile में वो ग्राफ. हाँ, yeah, I actually got a plus. Let me show contest. My contest. Yeah, +0. Luckily +0 मिला. I was expecting a negative, लेकिन I guess इतना बुरा भी नहीं गया था. And see, despite 6 penalties, I got a +12. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. आदर्श is here. What's up, bro? What's up? आपकी तो प्लेसमेंट चल रही होगी ना. Even I am in 4th year, and for placements, I'm getting out of the OA itself, which is given from home. Students poorer than me are getting placed before me. Bro, OA is all about cheating. OA is all about cheating. Let me be completely honest with you. OA is all about cheating. चलो कम से कम माइनस तो नहीं हुई. या माइनस नहीं हुई यार, उससे बच गया. माइनस नहीं हुई. फॉर ऑडियो अकाउंट इससे हमें सब कुछ मिल गया. ओनर का मिल गया, ये मिल गया. नाउ वी हैव ऑल द नोड्स. अब क्या करना है? एक विजिटेड सेट भी बनाना पड़ेगा. ब्रो, दिस क्वेश्चन इज सो एस. स्ट्रिंग. अब एक बीएफएस चलाना पड़ेगा ना. बीएफएस नहीं, डीएफएस. इंट डीएफएस. इंट भी कुछ नहीं होगा. void dfs that's going to take in your this adj list, and that's going to take in your owner. I think we'll have to get. I know I'm solving this in the most unoptimal way possible, humanly possible. And part of the reason is that I haven't done graphs in like ages. Owner आ गया. What else do we need? Visited का भी set चाहिए होगा हमें. Do we इसको global बना दो. Okay, इसको let's keep this global. Unordered map, vector of string. That's it, I think. Or string current. Wait up, I need to close the door. कल मॉर्निंग में कॉन्टेस्ट स्ट्रीम और नॉट? ऑफ कोर्स आई विल बी स्ट्रीमिंग. सबका खेल खत्म आग रहा है फर्स्ट ईयर से कोडिंग करने का मोटिवेशन ले लेता हूँ. ब्रो व्हाट इज दिस स्पेलिंग दैट यू रोट ऑफ कोडिंग? ओम्यो, व्हाट इज दैट स्पेलिंग? टुमारो मॉर्निंग कॉन्टेस्ट, होपफुली आई वेक अप. Bro, you have to. Okay, I hope you do not wake up, because if you wake up, भाई मेरे से better ही rank आनी है. If you do not wake up, I'll get one rank better. Yeah, man, we all cheat, but fuck it, we gotta keep working hard. Maybe God will have a plan for me. Of course, yeah, bro. One day or the other, the luck would be your side. Okay. So, hmm. Now what we have to do is, एक इससे चालू करेंगे. ठीक है, एक इससे चालू करेंगे. हमें रिटर्न क्या करना है? आई थिंक इसमें करेंगे क्या, हमें ऐसे नोड्स मिल रखे हैं. नाउ व्हाट वी वांट इज, हम हर नोड को किसी एक नोड से चालू करेंगे और उससे कनेक्टेड हर नोड को ले लें. दैट्स व्हाट वी वांट, राइट? एक नोड से चालू करो और उससे कनेक्टेड हर नोड को आप यू स्टोर दैट. नाउ हाउ द डू यू स्टोर? I think BFS might be better here. Yeah, BFS might be better here. Hmm. Vector of string, vector of string BFS. अबे मैंने डिलीट क्यों करा? उसकी नाम ही तो चेंज करना था, पागल. Void, not void. It would actually be a vector of string BFS. Vector of string BFS. और के पास प्लान नहीं है लाला. जाओ अपनी टीपीओ को मुंह में ले लो, प्लेसमेंट कहीं ना कहीं तो मिल ही जाएगी. भाई आप सब कुछ अपने दिमाग में स्टोर करते हो क्या? इंजीनियरिंग में नोट्स नहीं बनाते क्या? इफ आई विल ऑनेस्ट विद यू, नहीं, नोट्स आई डू मेक नोट्स. इन फैक्ट इफ यू लुक एट माय वन नोट, if you look at my OneNote, I do make a lot of notes. Right. I made some notes for interview preparation and all that. I do make notes. I following need code 150, even I do that. But the thing is, even after solving like 50 problems, I still have to look up to solution after contest trials. Do you know of any mental tricks? How many questions have you solved in total? How many have you solved in total? भाई एप्टीट्यूड कहाँ से कर रहे हो? कुछ रिसोर्स दो. आई एम नॉट डूइंग एप्टीट्यूड फ्रॉम एनीवेयर. आई एम रिलाइंग कि जेई में जितना बहुत दिमाग चलता था वो अभी भी चल रहा है. आई एम नॉट डूइंग एनी स्पेसिफिक प्लेस टू डू एप्टीट्यूड. तो बीएफएस में आप क्या करोगे? यू हैव अ वेक्टर ऑफ स्ट्रिंग ऑफ आंसर. ठीक है, वेक्टर ऑफ स्ट्रिंग ऑफ आंसर. वेक्टर ऑफ स्ट्रिंग ऑफ आंसर. आंसर डॉट पुश बैक कर दो. आंसर डॉट पुश बैक करंट. ठीक है. व्हाई इज इट नॉट हाईलाइटिंग? ओह ओके. हाँ, आंसर डॉट पुश बैक करंट. अब आप एक क्यू बना दो. क्यू स्टोर्स, व्हाट डज द क्यू स्टोर? इट स्टोर्स स्ट्रिंग क्यू. क्यू के अंदर क्यू डॉट पुश आप कर दो करंट. नाउ वाइल क्यू, जब तक क्यू खाली नहीं है, imagine if I get asked a question like this in an interview. ये यहाँ से हटा दो, तो आंसर int n equals to q dot size, ठीक है, int n equals to q dot size. अब आप क्या करो, q को खाली कर दो, खाली कर दो. So vector string c level for int I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, string temp equals to q dot top, q dot, oh my god bro, this question is getting so complicated. String temp equals to q dot top. Am I even going in the right direction? It has 60% acceptance rate, bro. Use quantitative aptitude by R.S. Agarwal S. Chand. Second hand shop पर easily मिल जाएगी ये book. How much does this cost? Quantitative, what's the name? Aptitude. R.S. Agarwal. Okay, we already have the PDF. For competitive examinations. This might be more for like CAT preparation. जिसको CAT देना हो. In Hindu Arabic system, we use 10 symbols. Simplify 8,888 plus 888 plus 88 plus 8. The fuck? Okay, I think it gets tougher as we go down. Find the sum of all odd numbers up to 100. This is AP, right? Yeah, this brings me back to the JE days. तो आपने string निकाल ली. Now what you do is C level dot push back string. C level dot push back temp और Q dot pop. ठीक है. अब आप क्या करो, उसके नेबर्स भी तो आपको पुश करने हैं. और string email of your C level, अगर वो visited है तो continue. If visited dot find email, अगर visited नहीं है is not equal to visited dot end, ठीक है, वो visited नहीं है, तभी उसके neighbors, wait I think मेरे को ना इसमें रिकर्जन थोड़ी होती है, BFS में रिकर्जन थोड़ी होती है, या पागल हूँ मैं. So अब you call it visited dot insert current email को विजिट कर दिया. अब नाउ अब उसके नेबर्स को भी पुश करते टाइम यू हैव टू सी कि कोई विजिटेड नाउ. दिस ये क्या खिचड़ी बना रहा हूँ वो मैं. ना हमारी डेटा स्ट्रक्चर की टीचर ने रिकमेंड करी थी. ओ एक्चुअली, अरे मोहन भाई मुझे इग्नोर क्यों कर रहे हो? आपके कॉलेज में भी आती है? कौन से कॉलेज से हो? ब्रो दिस गाय इज इन 12th. क्या ही खिचड़ी बना दी ब्रो एट दिस पॉइंट. ओ माय गॉड, शुड आई रिजॉर्ट टू DFS? Should I? Oh my god, this is stupid. I think this isn't anything crazy logic that requires crazy level of logic. I have probably forgotten how to like code. एक नोड मिल रखा है, अब आप DFS करके दूसरे नोड तक जाओगे, तीसरे नोड तक जाओगे, ठीक है, तीसरे नोड तक जाओगे, बिल्कुल सही बात. अब यहाँ से मान लो आप वापस नहीं जा सकते, क्यों? क्योंकि ये विजिटेड होगा. अब इसके कोई भी अनविजिटेड नेबर नहीं है, तो रिटर्न टना. अब यहाँ से जो मिलेगा वो लो, उसमें हाँ आई थिंक DFS करो यार, DFS करो, मत कर यार, ये मत कर, DFS करना चाहिए, राइट? डीएफएस करो। वीसा हमारे में भी आती है 8.5 एलपी पे। ब्रो व्हाट कॉलेज इज योर? सत्यम सिंह, व्हाट कॉलेज आर यू फ्रॉम? नो डीएस अराउंड? वीसा डज नॉट हैव डीएस अराउंड। हाँ, इवन इन आर दे डिडंट आस्क डीएसए, मतलब सीधा इंटरव्यू होता था इन वीसा। दे सीधा आई डू इंटरव्यू। ABESEC, ABES Engineering College, Ghaziabad. That's an exquisite location. Bro, the campus looks good. What is this? Is this some sort of decoration or what? Looks doesn't look too bad, honestly. Which badge? Okay, I need to. अपना कॉलेज अपना कॉलेज कोर्सेज रेलेवेंट है क्या? I recently got an intern from maybe अपना college courses. I've never done them. I did their oops one shot. That was kind of very useful. शिवा कुमार, exactly bro. यहाँ सब फिगर आउट करे, कोई एडवाइस मत पूछो लमाओ। एग्जैक्टली एलेक्टस इस बार आई तो कोई हेल्प मिलेगी। That's the Naman bro, you must have met the interns that joined from my college. You must have met the interns that joined from my college. There must be some recently. You must have met some interns that joined from my college. You did? किसी का नाम याद है? Do you know anybody's name? मेरे प्रोजेक्ट में ही आए हैं वो। Oh, okay. QAs. Every one of them is a QA. Every one of them is a QA. QA is a tester, right? Creating and running tests. Quality assurance. Crazy. But they came on campus stating that they are here for SDE. That's crazy. Okay, bro, I need to focus on this question. This question is pissing me off at this point. I'll write it from scratch. I don't give a shit. I'll write it from scratch. We return a vector of string DFS that's going to take in. Why did I delete it? This. Remove this shit. DFS. Okay. Vector of string DFS होगा ये ADJ लिस्ट लेगा, ओनर लेगा, करंट लेगा, ठीक है ना? अब आप क्या करोगे? सबसे पहले तो विजिटेड मार्क कर दो करंट नोड को, विजिटेड डॉट इंसर्ट करंट, ठीक है? करंट नोड को विजिटेड मार्क कर दिया। नाउ अब फाइंड current neighbors which are unvisited for auto email of your ADJ list of current, right? If visited dot find email is equal to visited dot end, अगर नहीं मिलता तो आप क्या करो, इस पे भी DFS कॉल कर दो, DFS on this। इस पे हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा फिर? वेट, vector int answer equals to current, not int string. That's how you define an array, right? इसमें करते हो, इसमें करते हो। इसमें ही करते हो, I think, yeah. अब आपको क्या करोगे, DFS would always give a vector of string, DFS would always give a vector of string, temp DFS, और ईमेल के लिए कॉल करो, देखो ADJ लिस्ट सेम रहेगा, ओनर सेम रहेगा, आपका करंट चेंज होके ईमेल आ जाएगा, फॉर ऑटो temp email from temp answer dot push back your temp email. Yep, I think I'm on the right track now. बस यही तो है. And then you return your answer. That's it. Yo, that's it. Okay, इतना बेवकूफ हो रहा था मैं. भाई मैं यही सोच रहा हूँ, अभी तक कोई अच्छा सीनियर कॉलेज में मिला नहीं, बट कमेंट सेक्शन में मिल गया वो लेक्चर. या ब्रो, ही इज अ ग्रेट गाय. लमाओ सत्यम सिंह जे JH6IL. अपनी डीएस से स्ट्रॉन्ग रखो, डीएस में मीडियम क्वेश्चंस तक कर पाओ खुद से, कोर सब्जेक्ट स्ट्रॉन्ग. कोई ओपन सोर्स जीसो कुछ किया? आई एम इन थर्ड ईयर. ब्रो इज इन नाइट. अर्चिता एंड प्रियांशु है मेरी टीम में. प्रियांशु, डू यू नो? या आई डोंट नो एनी ऑफ देम ऑनेस्टली. अर्चिता एंड प्रियांशु है मेरी टीम में. बट आई वांटेड टू आस्क, अब वो क्यों है? सो कैन दे नॉट बिकम SDE, or they are not developers, right? They're not developers. hmm Answer, for auto back of your accounts, for auto back of your account, for auto back of your accounts, string name equals to vec 0. Okay, वीजा के इंस्टा पर देख लो. But I don't want to show my Insta feed, that's the point. Wait a minute, let me be safe. There can be anything on my Instagram. Okay, it's safe. These are the new interns. Priyanshu, Prajul, Simran, Tejas, Saman, new. Okay, this Priyanshu, you're talking about him. I know Simran from here. I know Saman new. Which all two did you tell? प्रोजेक्ट में QA की नीड थी तो अभी उधर ही डाला है, बट जॉब प्रोफाइल में SD आता है उनका भी. ओह ओके. अर्चिता एंड प्रियांशु. हु इज अर्चिता? ओह ओके, हाँ, अर्चिता एंड प्रियांशु. ओके, दैट्स नाइस ब्रो. Samanyu Kaushal. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Oh, good for. So their profile is technically still SDE. It's just that अभी जहाँ पे need है, they put them in. Makes sense. अब answer would actually be a vector of string. ठीक है. Vector of string TPB equals to name. ठीक है. TPB equals to name. Now you run a DFS. If visited dot, do we even need the owner bullshit? Do we need this? No, we don't. We actually don't need this. Okay, let's ignore that as of now. We don't need this owner map. We don't need that. ठीक है. If visited dot find vec का 1 is equal to visited dot end, अगर वो visited नहीं है तो you return a vector of string dfs, vector of string equals temp equals to dfs, जिसमें आपको adj list owner और current देना है, adj list owner और vec का 1 देना है for auto email of your temp, for auto email of your temp counts dot, not accounts, what am I doing, tpb dot pushback email, right? And after that, answer dot pushback email, answer dot pushback tpb. Oh my god, bro, this question is almost making me want to quit Leetcode. Return answer. Let's see. बाकी का पता नहीं मुझे, क्यों से दूर ही रहता हूँ मैं, बग्स निकाल देते हैं. Oh, okay, so that's the plan. It's C++. मेसी ने नहीं, TMC ने धोखा दे दिया. Yeah, I heard they are doing. Okay, I'm getting a vec 1 बेवकूफ. Wait, extra, did I just apply? If vec1 dot find equals to okay, expected is, and we want to sort that. Do we have to return in a sorted order? Sorted order. Okay, sort temp dot begin comma temp dot end. This should work if it didn't throw a TLE. Ooh, it actually works. Should I take a test case from the description? Give some good test case, bro. Okay, there are no test cases, so I should just submit it. People are calling it hard in the discussion, so this is actually a good level. And if I submit it, then I deserve to get a job. Ooh, I knew it. I knew it. This was not an easy question. मत भेज भाई अच्छा मत भेज भाई, टिकट दिल्ली शो अच्छा होगा. कंसिडरिंग कि कोलकाता में क्या हुआ, भेज सकता हूँ पर कोई लेगा भी. Oh, you're actually going to meet him. ले लेगा I think भाई. How much are you selling it for? How much are you selling it for? भाई तुम्हारे वहां पर मैनेजमेंट अच्छा होगा. Will there be Virat Kohli too here? I heard. I heard. मैंने तो फ्री में लिया है. How, bro? How did you get it for free? Yeah, we're done with this stupid question, by the way. People are crying that this should be hard. I did it on my own, so I'm kind of happy. Didn't think that the problem was going to be too hard with the David emails. I still struggle with hard often. You're not dumb. Yeah. It's always, bro, this guy has 60. Is he stupid? I love Leetcode and I want to get really good at it. How do I do 70 plus submissions in a day? Leetcode runtime can be all over the place, so I always submit multiple times to see where I am and then try to improve my solution. Goes from United States. Bro, this guy might just be a psychopath at this point. Look at his heat map. I'm pretty sure he didn't miss a single day. Okay, he kind of did. That is absolutely crazy. Okay, he hasn't been submitting since past month. But still, 1600 problem is crazy. किसका लिया है तूने? अरे किसका नहीं लिया, टिकट लिया है. Bro, what is the chat even doing at this point? Hmm, that's it. We did the graph question, medium my ass. Test case is allowed for accounts to be in any order, but doesn't seem to allow for emails within the accounts to be in any order. But hash map, union find, and sorting in one question, definitely not. Union find, I didn't do union find. What is union find? Did I unknowingly implement union find? But a question like this does not make sense to be asked in an interview. This is a crazy question. Test case is clear. Lead test extension value. Lead test. Add to Brave. Add extension. It has 2000. Okay, I did. It has been added to Brave. Let's try how useful this is. I hope this does not count in cheating. Does it? No, it won't give test cases for questions in contest, of course, because those are new questions, right? Let's see this lead test. Generate test cases. Oh, it's an 1892 problem. Okay. Please click source in the bottom left of the test case tab and then try again. Source. Okay, let me try again. Generate test cases. What? I did. Now what do you want me to do? Lead test. Generate test cases. Okay, it did. And my code works on all these test cases. Hmm. 1 month break before the new sem begins, bro. Enjoy. Disjoint set union data structure. I have to learn about that. I didn't learn it yet. How to check it is 1892 problem? That is another extension. Input is not a valid mail, so they have given a stupid. Bro, this extension might just. Okay, they have not given a valid mail. These are not valid mails. This extension didn't help here. Okay, so how do we get the normal test cases back? Yo, 8 by test cases. Case 8 accounts. कभी कभी कर देता है यार ये एक्सटेंशन बट मोस्टली कर जाती है काम मेक सेंस ओके यार looks kind of useful. I'll use this. Let's look at my profile. How many questions have I solved? I have solved 386. 14 more to go until we hit the double century. Yeah, but my speed is going to take such a big hit at this point because my NSIMs are approaching, bro. NSIMs are approaching. That's the point. Okay, I think that's it for today. Good stream. I did questions that I found interesting, not the stupid POTD. I might as well stop doing POTD if it's kind of if it is like it was yesterday. Yesterday's POTD was ass. What is the extension to know the rating? This Leetcode difficulty rating. Just search this on Chrome Web Store and you'll get it. No access needed. Okay, I hope that helped. Right, I'll end the stream now. 3 questions, out of which 2 were kind of a good level. So I'm happy. POTD are boring. Exactly, they're useless at this point, I feel like. Even in contests, Leetcode never asks anything beyond arrays. Like arrays and prefix sum. It never asks graph and all that. I'm not complaining. I want my rating to go up. But yeah, there's no diversity. Bro, just joined. You're late, bro. You're late. You're late. In fact, I do have one idea I can do. Does anyone here play Roblox? I might as well play one game of Roblox and see how my laptop performs. I really want to check how my laptop works because it's streaming, and if I run Roblox, would it just crash? Let me try, bro. Let me actually try. I'll pop out the chat. Okay, close the Leetcode. Right, it's working. How do you maintain such consistency? I am the most indisciplined guy you'll ever meet. I'm not even joking. It might look on the internet that I'm a consistent person, but trust me, I am not. Epic Games for Hogwarts Legacy Lelo. Bro, I saw your Insta story. Naman, bro, I saw your Insta story, and that is exactly my condition. It can never run on my PC. Yeah, my fan is starting to go crazy. My PC fan. I need to hide my taskbar. Which college are you in? I'm in Mate. Okay, let's see how my laptop performs. See, I might. Bro, I can see the FPS already dropping. Oh, no, I don't think so. It's going to work. Bro, the FPS are already dropping. On top of that, this game is ass. Nah, 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 this wouldn't work. Crankle Khelo, create a room. Would you play? Would you play if I create a room? What is your link name? It's in my channel description. You can get the direct link. Would you play if I actually create a room? I don't think so, nah. Maybe I can play. I'm a try. Are you at home? What is it? It is 13. But you know what? I have my NSIMs from Monday. I think I need to study for that too. I haven't started. Maybe on Monday when I stream after my NSIM. Not on Monday. I'll then stream on Tuesday. Then we'll probably play. Sorry, bro. I haven't even started. Yeah. Okay, so this is the end for today. Good stream. I like the questions that I did today. That's it. Thank you to all those who joined.